Hey everyone, welcome back to Ragtag Stacking. In today's video, I want to talk a little bit about paper silver versus physical silver. But before I do that, I just want to show my my TD golf round here. This is called the Antique Golf Round. I do like antique coins, and it's from TD. The US Open is going on. I'm filming this on Saturday morning. I do want to get back to watching it when it gets back on TV, so I want to get this done quick. I'm a Brooks Koepka fan. Unfortunately, he's 5 shots back. 2 rounds left, so he still has time to make up those 5 strokes. And honestly, when I watch golf, I usually root for the course. I like seeing people struggle playing golf, so I can relate to it. You know what I mean? Can't relate to holes in one, but I can definitely relate to triple bogeys. But yes, getting into today's topic, I obviously knew that there is more, paper silver out there than there is physical, but I didn't know exactly how much there was. Yes, the physical side of silver is where I'm primarily focused. I do like stacking the physical stuff, obviously, as you can tell if you've been watching my channel for any amount of time. But that's not really what drives the prices. I'm constantly looking at spot price. We all are. You know, that's how we judge our purchases and things like that. But the spot price isn't being affected primarily by the physical side of things. You know what I mean? It is the paper and the trading and the ETFs, all that stuff. That's the side that affects the spot price more than, picking up physical silver. I don't know too much about it. I like to educate myself. So whenever I do want some more, sort of market analysis type things, then I will search it on YouTube, and there's plenty of really good channels out there that do market analysis. Juice was one of them. I haven't seen Juice in a while. Hopefully everything's good. I haven't seen Juice post a video in a while, but he was very good with market analysis. But if you're just getting into silver stacking, I suggest you do just, educate yourself a little bit on what's going on the paper side and the non-physical, because it does affect the spot price a lot more. And obviously, spot price is something as a physical stacker you're constantly paying attention to. So it can't hurt to educate yourself on, some of the trends that might be affecting the spot price, so that you can maybe be a little bit more ahead of the curve when it comes to, maybe seeing a dip or seeing the potential for a buying opportunity. It doesn't hurt to educate yourself. I found this article. I think you'll enjoy it. If you're a veteran stacker or new to stacking, I think you'll enjoy it. And I was just kind of shocked by the amount of how much more paper than there is silver. Like I said, I knew there was more, but not this much more. You'll see. I'm going to go on the computer now, and I'll show you the article. Okay, so I found this article here. It says navigating the disparity between paper silver and physical silver. So going down here, the first paragraph, if you're entering the silver market for the first time, chances are you've asked yourself whether investing in paper silver is better than physical. While some prefer derivatives of this precious metal like ETFs, silver mining, silver certificates, these are prone to counterparty risks and may not be able to keep up with the demand should enough people wish to liquidate their assets. So if you're new to stacking silver, you've probably heard it already, but the silver stacking mantra is kind of if you don't hold it, you don't own it. And that's where this is coming in with that paper. And it's just going down in the next paragraph, it's showing just how big the disparity is. It says investment experts are observing the disconnect between the size of paper, silver, and physical. It says according to goldbroker.com, the silver market is 250 times larger than the physical counterpart. Since there's only 1 ounce of physical silver per 250 ounces of physical silver, only one certificate or contract in 250 is convertible. So that seems like a bit of a problem. So in this case, this is where I could see a silver squeeze kind of being effective. I don't see it on the physical side because, like I said, the physical part of silver really doesn't move spot price. It's the non-physical paper side of the things that is moving the spot price. So if they so these silver squeezes and silver raids that they're trying to get off the ground, I'm not saying that they'll have the same massive effect that the GameStop did, but I think they would have a better chance of slightly affecting the paper side rather than affecting the physical side in any way. So getting down here, it says this presents a problem for silver investors. However, this is an intelligent way of navigating the disparity between paper and physical silver. So it says this presents a problem for silver investors. However, there is an intelligent way of navigating the disparity between paper silver and physical silver. That is by investing more in physical bullion. And it goes down here into 5 reasons why to invest in bullion. And number 1, silver bullion is immune from the counterparty or default risk. You don't need to hold on to the promise of another party. So here, there's that old adage of the if you don't hold it, you don't own it, which is very, very true. Number 2, going down here, says silver is a hard asset. Once you purchase it, it's yours to keep. It cannot be erased, unlike digital assets and cryptocurrencies. You can lose it, you know what I mean? Just like cryptocurrency. I saw a story about a guy that lost his I guess hard drive or cold storage for his crypto, and he's trying to get the city that he lives in to excavate the dump. I think he's going to give him a cut when he finds it, depending on how big the dump is and how big the search would be. I don't know what the percentages of him finding it are, but he's going to give a kickback to the city if they let him do it. They haven't let him do it yet. But yeah, you have a risk of losing your crypto hard drive. Losing your crypto that way would suck. But you can lose your silver. I'm not talking about just offhand misplacing it and I don't know where my 500 ounces of silver went. I just mean there's ways of losing it by having it taken from you as theft. It's always good to have security, nice safe, bolted down, and also there's other ways that you can secure your house, your family, and your stack. But it just in the off chance that there's more people that can persuade you to open your safe and ways to persuade you, then you can lose your stack by it being taken from you. So there are some drawbacks with the physical. That is, you do need to store it inside your house. It kind of defeats the purpose to go to a third party to store your silver, because if you need it that second and right away, you just don't want to make that extra trip to the bank to get your safety deposit box or someplace else where you're going to want it in your house so it's there to have. That's the whole reason why you have the physical, because if you don't hold it, you don't own it, you don't have it. So when investing in physical silver, you got to make sure that your house is secure and where you're putting your metals is all secure. Don't cheap out on the safe, don't cheap out on the security. Number 3, silver is real money. Alongside with gold and copper, silver has been used for centuries as money. While current currencies today are no longer backed by physical commodities, silver, alongside other precious metals, are highly liquid and recognized worldwide as a store of value. That's one of the main reasons why people stack, is that the way to hedge against inflation and preserve your wealth, putting those fiat, funny money into real assets, real money, stuff that can't be inflated. It's been going on forever, and it'll continue to go on. Silver and gold will always have value. And then here's silver's industrial use is growing, and this is affecting the demand for the metal. Over half of the world's silver supply is used in a wide variety of industrial and products, which naturally keeps the demand strong. And one thing I found interesting when they talked about silver mining is that a large percentage of the silver that's mined is as a byproduct of other mining. That part I didn't know. I did know that a large amount of the silver that is mined goes to the industrial part, but I didn't realize just how much of the percentage of silver that's mined each year is, as I said, as a byproduct of, say, gold mining or copper mining. I thought that was pretty interesting. And then it goes down in here a little bit more into why silver bullion is a good idea. I'll leave a link in the description if you'd like to go through it. This just goes over basic things like diversifying your portfolio and the hedge against inflation, like I always say, and preserving your wealth and non-inflatable assets, hard assets. And silver and gold will maintain their global purchasing power despite the risks of inflation and currency devaluation. So yes, I just thought that was a pretty interesting article just to talk about the benefits of having physical silver and just how much paper silver is out there compared to the physical amount. That blew my mind that it was the 250 to 1. That's crazy. Okay, so that's the article that I wanted to show you. And after reading that, I just feel that much better about my decision to stack physical silver. I feel funny saying I'm doing it for wealth preservation when I know what my bank account is. I'm very, very far from being wealthy. But just, the term, preserving your wealth, just preserving your buying power, things like that. I am very happy that I started it. And yeah, you can just see the way, inflation and how money has changed. And you see these Kennedy half dollars here. I have $5 face value on there. You can't see on the sides there a little bit. I'll pan just so you can see the rest of it. There's $5 face value. But if you were to look at the silver content in them today, it's clearly, obviously, way more than the $5 face value. So some people just don't want to own physical metals, and I'm not here to convert anybody, especially if you don't have the space, or if you don't have the secure area right now, or if you don't have the budget for it. I'm never going to tell you to run out and buy silver, and it's always your decision anyways. If you just want to continue, if you're buying ETFs and paper silver now and you want to continue doing that, go right ahead. I'm not here to try and change your mind. I just wanted to make this video showing the the vast discrepancy between the paper and the physical, and just making a case for why physical silver is a good buy, and why I think silver stacking is a good choice. But let me know down in the comments what you think. If you guys are all in on silver stacking, and you love picking up the physical stuff. If you dabble in both, if you like having your stack aside for your wealth preservation, but you also like doing the paper markets and just trying to make some money that way, or if you're completely off the physical, you don't like it at all, and you're 100% just into the paper trading. And if you do neither, I have no idea why you're watching this video. But anyways, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you come back for the next one. Thank you.